Good evening, folks.
Yung wire? Yung wire lang?
Ang bilis na puto. When he says he's starving.
Ano na puto? Nagana pa na no?
You like my new hat?
Where they're crossing the river. In other words,
Yung wire lang na wire lang.
is surrounded by predators.
Ayun no?
Only in the Philippines.
Who knows what else?
Ha? Tago man dati.
Daddy Pig has
Kahit dito sa
developed a
pine
plan.
tree.
Oh, maybe I should comb my hair, huh?
Then balik ko lang.
Imagine what they did to his
Diba
father.
puti dito yung lagay mo dati?
Mr. Wolf's dad was the one responsible for that.
Isa mo lang itago eh.
Or maybe the
Tatlo
old
kami doon, yung
grandpa
pangtakot
pig
ko.
managed to escape and is hiding somewhere in the animal kingdom, surviving on lettuce and a
Kasi
tomato.
yung
So,
matintay kasi yung kulay niya.
Teka, in-order nila po then send us the hashtag barbecue so we'll know. There's a character in Peppa Pig that nobody talks about.
Hey, I'm live again. Hello, everyone.
Was she also
Welcome to my chat.
Lugay mo sa taas.
You seen a hat like this before? On someone other than a Vietnamese? Hello, John Vasquez. Hello, welcome to the chat. Sir, good to have you here. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like my hat. Just tap me right on the hat. Da, 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 da.
Yaka pang Chinese.
Chinese or Vietnamese? I think this is like Vietnamese, Cambodian. This is from that other country. It's even got the funny little thing to hold your hat on your chin. You like my new hat, huh? Pretty fancy, huh? Rosalind gave me this. Keep the sun off my head. When I'm out fishing, I can wear this. Thank you, Simon. I like my hat too. I'm gonna have to come out in the farm there with you, Simon. Oh, that's right. You said you got rid of the farm. Dang. I was looking forward to coming over there, checking out your farm. Anyway, wow, what a day. Carrot Top, back again. Hello, Michael Apostle. How are you? Welcome to my chat. Hey, you like my Carrot Top? Isn't that orange? Boy, that is just as orange as it gets. I know PK would love it. John Platt, how are you, sir? Welcome. I just saw you guys over. We're all over there with Ray. I think Ray's running out of things to say. He's got so many trolls hitting him up now at the end of his feed. I mean, everybody and his brothers over there hitting him up. So I don't think he's having a good time, but oh boy, it was fun watching him. Watching him try to answer some of the questions coming his way. Oh my goodness gracious. Some guy asking him how long his thing is, saying they're a cute girl. Hello, John Platt. How are you? Hello, Simon. Problem is, Mike, he doesn't want any messages deleted. Yeah, I know. And, you know, you get someone like that coming into my chat, you guys who are all mods here, feel free. Just delete the hell out of them. I don't mind being called a Carrot Top, though, hey? A funny guy? You like that, huh? But I got a way of hiding it. Watch this, watch this Carrot Top disappear. How about that, huh? You like that one, huh? Harsrula Ula. Hello, hello, sir.
Nobody remembers. They just know she exists.
Funny guy, I'm going to make you a moderator. Thanks for coming in. Guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and like us. Help us get people drawn into the chat, please. Guess who I got with me? My better half. Hello, hun.
Mistress.
My mistress. My mistress and my wife, yes. Hello, Miss Charm. See, they even know your name. I didn't even say your name. They know you, Charm. They already know your name, see? Hello, Mrs. Mike. What are you eating, Charm? This is what Charm brought in here just now. From Goldilocks, right? Polverone ube flavor. Polverone ube. Well, the good news is, guys, we got the boat back in the water. The bad news is, I don't have a fisherman to go out with. Ah, Michael says, I love those. Yeah, they're very good. Charm says, hi, Michael. These are the ube provolone. Let's try.
this mystery
Wala na yun.
outside the castle. More precisely, in another family very close to Papa.
They're good, Michael.
Secrets even
Very good.
stranger than those of the royalty. And it is
Wala
about
na.
this that the next part of this story comes.
I'm sure they're going to go good with mule too.
Because the next story will leave
Oop,
you
empty.
paralyzed, and you won't
Can you give me
stand
another
a
mule,
chance.
hun, please?
Take this moment to click the button down there now. Do you remember that episode where Peppa goes to visit Madame Gazelle's house? Well,
Very
there's
good.
a detail there that almost nobody notices. In the back of the
Ulit, Jen!
Funny guy, I have no clue. Why the farmer had to
to
separate the chicken and the turkey.
The enigmatic Mr. Gazelle. This character has never appeared in the
Michael
series.
says anything ube. Yeah, that's good. Ube is good, good flavor.
Perhaps a
I really
new
like the
character
ice
in
cream.
Peppa's world. Now
He
comes the
sensed
part that
foul
makes
play.
everything even stranger. Everyone
Very
knows
good,
that
funny
Madame
guy.
Gazelle is surrounded by rumors that she might be a vampire.
I went out to my chicken house tonight,
This Mr. Gazelle
and I've got
was
turkeys and chickens in there.
from over 100 years ago.
And believe it or not, funny guy, I have a separate area for the chickens. Why? Because I suspect foul play. Ah, maybe you should do your hair that color like ube. We could. That's a pretty tasty flavor, let me tell you. Turd chicken, please. Not insane. You guys have a good turkey day, all you guys in the USA.
Ano, wala itlog.
Did you know that
Did everybody in the USA have a good turkey day? Today's November 27th. Oh,
Wala itlog, kahit isa.
I take that back. Your today is turkey day. You're just getting started. Our turkey day just ended here in the Philippines. Manila Gorilla, how are you, sir?
Ay, imposible
Martin's in the house, guys.
Sobra na 1 week.
this costs more than a house?
That might be funny. Can you imagine my hair this color?
It's Evie Pig's first
Charm, can you do my hair this color?
is discovering
Huh?
the world. And she started off in full luxury mode.
That's kinda-
The tree has everything.
kinda cute, huh?
Seats that warm up, chairs that
I might even like that.
and uncle sleeping on the couch, and a snack
There's a lot left in the
party at
package.
five-star hotel. And the most surprising
Anyway,
part, for the first time in the
current events today. Let's see what happened today.
Bitin sila sa bahog yan, yung manok.
in the food car,
Mga maniwang galing manok ay bitin sa bahog.
it's her.
Isa ka tabo, hindi niya kasarap sa ilang
I was sitting in the backyard
Robot.
for about 6 hours today,
Amo na yung hindi mag-itlog yung mga maniwang.
making purified water.
Hindi kaya kabalo, kay kulang pati sa
I
tubig.
made 12 containers of purified water.
Isa lang kadaan katabo.
Eh, kambal kasi ang lagmaw. Kailangan.
Michael says double tap on the screen to change his hair color to ube. Thank you, Michael. So I made 12 purified water containers today, 20 liters each. That took out most of my day. I went down and I did a video of pushing the boat back in the water, which was kind of a lopsided video because I was on the right side of the boat.
Nangabito kami sa bahog.
I wanted to record all the guys, but there's very few people there.
Kung si David Allen
I don't even think we had 10 people there. So I had to jump in. So I jumped onto the, there's on the back of the boat, port side, you know, the rear of the boat. And good thing I was back there because we had to lift the boat a couple times. So I did put my back and shoulder into it and lifted the boat up with the guys.
They even have an airplane. But the
Purple
bizarre
Rain.
mistake happens
Yeah,
after
Purple
they
Rain,
get
that's the
together.
one. That's the song, right? Purple Rinse?
Mommy Pig gets ready to
Yeah.
gather some sticks.
That's it, I like that one.
When Daddy Kangaroo arrives with the gas car, she gets embarrassed and pushes the sticks behind her with her foot. And here's where the
Toyota says, hey Mike, I'll be back. I'm going to tell Ray you're live. It's okay, he knows I'm live. He got the notification, Toyota. He knows I was going on because you asked in the room what time I'm going on. I said 7 p.m. and he read it and he knew what it meant. Ray's a smart guy. Let him do his live.
Kanina malasok ka nag-practice.
He needs more subscribers to get him up to 2,000. If he can get to 2,000, he's going to quit smoking. I don't smoke, so I don't need 2,000.
when Daddy Pig needed to travel for work and wanted to go alone because of
Jojo Villanova, thank you. Welcome to back. Welcome to come back.
he never learned that
Thank you.
invitation from Peppa Pig.
Hello, hello.
Peppa insists so much, but so much.
Anyway, I went down to the captain's cabin, made another video down there.
The inevitable happens.
We put the flooring of the main room, the living room area.
But this time,
When you walk in the front door,
nothing
the
like
tile there is done now.
But the sleeping
And because we ran out of the 60s, we had to go to the 40s I had, which were there for the CR. So on the right side, the left side of the shack when you walk in has 40-inch tiles going down around the ladder that goes up to the loft room. Anyway, one day I may just rip out those if I can find something closer to what's there. No, he doesn't. He was busy fitting with Lynn. It's funny. Okay, well, go ahead and tell him then. He'll be in later. I know he got the notification. But you can go ahead and tell him. Go in there and jump in there and say, hey, Driving Expat is live. You guys come on over and watch him. See how many guys come over. He's got a lot of trolls. I'm going to have to start blocking him. You guys can handle that, though. You get the trolls in here asking about his wing-a-ding, just kick him out. I don't care.
Entire resume in 10 minutes. And it wasn't just any trip either. He had traveled across half the country.
Anyway,
New York,
so we got
Empire State, then Times
the main floor of the captain cabin's done.
and probably someone's
We went 3
Then,
tiles up
where she
on the bathroom wall, the same, and then we took leftover tile I had here at the house, and we're going to put a border of that leftover tile, which is pretty close to what is there already. But we thought we'd change it up by putting another type of tile in. And then we'll go 2 more high of the 40 centimeter tiles that have the gold running through it. It'll look okay. If it doesn't, we'll rip it out. We don't care. It's just a CR. It's just a shack, you know, that we're making a little more comfortable for somebody who might want to live in there. We'll see. Right now, I don't have anybody in mind to live there. You guys know David Jessup. He was in the chat this morning. And he was also in James and Karen's chat with Doug. He was in several chats this morning. So anyway, David's in Taiwan, gonna fly to Manila. We keep mentioning because David had a lot of issues going on. He was in an altercation in Arizona. He went to Arizona to take care of a dead friend who committed suicide, a former military man, special forces. He went over to attend to his funeral because he was the executor on the will. And while he was in the guy's house, 4 gang members must have known that the guy was dead, but didn't know somebody was in there. Decided they were going to break in the house. I think they were looking for guns. Anyway, they got met with guns, all right, because David just happened to be packing. So the first 2 in the front door got shot dead. The one that came in the back door, one came in the back door, got shot up in the legs. Guess he felt sorry for the guy. You want to see something funny? Let's watch a fat Filipino guy jump rope. My brother-in-law. We got it facing over there. He won't even know. So anyway, there we go. Let's see if he tries jump roping again. This is a fat Filipino. Let's see if he'll jump rope. No jump rope? You don't know how? Somebody's at the doorbell buying ice. So anyway, before I was interrupted, I forgot what I was talking about. We are moving along, moving forward in the captain's cabin, and then I was talking about David Jessup, and he's coming to Manila. He'll be there in probably 2 more days. So maybe 3 days he'll be in Masbate. And we'll definitely record it. Thank you, Manju Singh. Thanks for coming in and visiting us. He's saying, people join me. You guys, I've already joined Manju Singh. I subscribe to his channel. And he goes on regular. He's on 3 or 4 times a day. You guys can catch up with him over there and see what he's doing. But anyway, back to David. He's flying into Manila in a couple days from Taiwan. He's tired. He's resting. And once he gets to Manila, he's going to meet up with Ray and Lynn. Then I guess the following day, more than likely, or next day after that even, I don't know what the definite schedule is, they will come over here in a helicopter.
When it's time to leave,
and he's planning to rappel out of the helicopter onto the beach. And then the helicopter pilot will take
even the ones who drive on the
Ray and
wrong
Lynn
side
up
of the
on the
road
field
pilot
and land.
airplanes.
And
the
then
ones
we'll
who
all
don't
come
even
down,
know
have
how to drive
dinner,
do it too. Now,
a lunch,
here's the big
Marion,
question.
whatever time it is,
What on earth is
and
Susie
then
doing
we'll
alone at the South Pole?
just party. So he'll be here and we'll have a good time. We got a lot going on when he gets here. A lot going on. So he says he's a karaoke singer. So we'll let him sing for you guys too. We'll have a karaoke party. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Got a lot planned for him. If everything goes well, he'll have a nice big farm. But so far, he's the only holdup on it because he's still in Taiwan. The owner's ready to sign documents with him, so hopefully everything will come out just hunky-dory for him. All right, so Manju Singh, guys, if you guys want to join him, there's his name. You're all moderators. You guys can jump on in there and jump on there and check out his channel. So we got the boat pushed back in the water. The only thing I think I saw one time, I saw the shaft where the propeller comes through, the propeller shaft through the pipe. I saw the pipe hit really hard on a rock, and I saw it hit really hard on Kauai. And that's in the video, you'll see it. And it bothers me anytime that shaft hits, because if that thing gets a little bit bent, just a little bit, where that propeller shaft goes through, it causes problems. You know? But the propeller shaft on a boat built in the Philippines is designed to leak water as lubrication. Okay, so what we do is we take a long piece of pipe, let's say it's 10 feet long, and we will, the guy doing it will cut bamboo the right size to fit very tight against the pipe, and then he'll hammer it so that it's perfect fit inside the pipe. The excess comes off, right? So he hit that thing so it's perfect going inside the pipe. And the hole in the center of it is the same size as a 3/4 inch propeller shaft, so it can pass through. And he pounds in one on the end, then he'll put another one about 3 feet apart or 2 feet apart, whatever the distance of the pipe is. If it's 11 feet long, maybe he's got 5 or 6 sections of Kauai inside there, and he spaces them out so they're even. So it will hold the shaft nice and steady and nice and straight. But when you put the propeller on, behind the opening of the shaft, when it comes out of the pipe, we put a bottle cap facing back towards the boat. So as the water's hitting the bottle cap, it's forcing water to go back up the spinning shaft and gives it water lubrication all the way back inside the boat. So you will see water coming into your boat through each of the propeller shafts as it's spinning. And it's designed that way. That's your lubrication to keep your propeller shaft from heating up on the wood on the Kauaian. So that's how that works. Simon says, sub to Michael Apostle, very good. Sub to Manju, very nice. John says, I subbed you, Manju. So, Manju, good you came in here. You got several subs tonight. John says, looking forward to the fishing and the party, Mike. Yes, it is meal time, guys. Cheers. My wife brought me a nice cold one. It's full. Way up here. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's all the way up the label. I got a drink.
Just click the button to subscribe to our channel, and you will be part of our group.
I like that
which is
mule.
getting bigger and bigger. Just like the
I don't know where people say it's
number of
sweet.
sheep increased
I don't get a
in
sweet flavor
We
from
already
it.
said that Susie goes
I guess
to
if you're
men's
drinking a
club.
lot of Red Horse and then you drink this, it would taste sweet.
That was only hers. And
But
this
I used to
happened
drink
when
Red
Granny
Horse.
Sheep moved in.
And I'll tell you what, after the second one, I'm ready to pass out. These, I drink 6, 7, I'm not ready to pass out. It's only 6%
At the
alcohol.
beginning of the episode, Peppa and Susie
6%.
are in the toy room.
What,
Peppa
hon?
comments that Susie is very lucky to have a room just to
Sometimes.
play in. Susie,
Why?
all happy, agrees. That
My
was
daughter's
her
giving me a hard
record
time.
for place
So I said
of
6 or
peace. But the
7.
joy does not last long.
6 or
Susie's
7?
mother comes in and announces, Granny Sheep
Anyway,
is moving to live with them.
The
And guess which room Grandma is going to use?
guys, tomorrow, what our plan is for tomorrow, we're going to put the
In just
the 2-inch chain link fence up on the wall that we built down there in front of the captain's cabin. And then we're gonna do the section up here in front of the greenhouse. We have one section that's gonna get chain link, and then the other part is gonna be a gate. And I haven't yet decided. I want to do a sliding gate, but I'm waiting on December to roll around. My brother-in-law will be back, and he knows exactly how I want to build them. So last time I paid him, let him build it. He knows how we did the garage sliding gate, and I'm going to basically do the exact same thing here. And I don't want to put somebody new on this, but these guys don't know what the hell a sliding gate does. They don't know how to mount the roller balls or anything to keep it steady, and I'll just wait for my brother-in-law to get here, and then we'll do it. He and I will do it. So we'll work together on getting the welding of that done. Meantime, I'll have my wife order the metal up for it, though, because it's just a bunch of flat bar, what it is, pipe and flat bar. Tubing, or tubular tubing. Actually, I think in the gate over in the garage, we did 1x2 tubing and 1x1 tubing. And that's how we made the entire gate with 1x1 and 2x2. And then we used flat bar on the gate, welded the flat bar on. Turned out pretty nice. Looks pretty good. I like it. The only thing I don't like is I want to have a lock set. I'm going to put a lock set inside and outside. If I go in, I can lock it. If I'm coming out, I can lock it. And whichever way I'm at, it doesn't matter. I can always reach through with the key and unlock it from the inside, or from the inside I can reach through and unlock it from the outside. That's kind of the plan on this, the gate this time. I'm going to have also, it's going to have a sliding gate. Whoa, where'd you come from?
But that was exactly what happened when she only wanted to show a cute photo.
We'll get to what I did today in a minute.
Susie arrives at Peppa,
The
showing
bad
a
thing
photo
I
of her
did.
baby sheep. Susie, full of pride, says it is an old photo.
This guy was one of
But
them.
what is Peppa's first reaction? Instead of being
See
nice,
that
she says
red
that
ant?
Susie is making it
About
up.
½ inch long?
That she's being silly.
Yeah.
Susie tries to argue by saying that Peppa also
So anyway, we'll do the gates when he gets here. I'm gonna do a gate down at the captain's cabin, a sliding gate. I'm gonna do a sliding gate here in front of the greenhouse. And then I'm gonna change the big gate I have, swinging gate, on this side of my property down there to be a sliding gate. I'm just gonna basically weld it together, cut open a pass-through, walk-through gate, so you can just walk through it. But I want the other gate, and we're gonna then take off the hinges, we're gonna mount it on a slide, so it can just slide. And then that'll be much, much better. It'll give me more room to drive in through the gate. When I get the truck coming down here this summer, they fix the road, I'll be driving through. So that's gonna happen. And that's one of the other projects coming. But the bad thing I did today is I went out here to the guibano tree. I said, I'll be damned. There was an ant's nest about 12 inches wide and by about 10 inches. It was flat. The leaves were like flat. Big, these big red ants. The one that just came climbing on me. Big red ants. That long. No joke. ½ inch long. Some shorter, but most of them, a lot of them are ½ inch. So anyway, I saw the nest. I said, okay, torch time, but I couldn't reach it. I tried to reach it with my torch by holding it and couldn't do it. It was just too far away. The torch heat wasn't getting up close enough. So I went and got a wood pole, a wood branch. I taped with white packing tape, clear packing tape. I taped the torch to the wooden pole. Lit it. I just held it up there and just torched it. So I got that one all burned up. Out came probably 1,000 ants, right? Then I spot another one. It's up by, there's one guibano fruit about this big hanging there, right? So I spot another ant climbing around up there. I see another nest. I thought, I'll be damned. There's two nests. Got the pole, torched that one. While I was at it, I see another one. Torch it. I mean, I'm killing some freaking ants tonight, right? We were just talking about this the other day, about the ants, the amount of ants here in the Philippines. So the guibano fruit was covered with red ants too. So I went ahead and ran the torch up and down on it and scared the hell out of them. They ran off the fruit really quick. So when I look tonight, I see a bunch of ants hanging on the branches still. I'm pretty sure I got their queen. because I lit their house on a fireball. Pretty good. And but you got to hold the torch on there to make sure you're getting good. And it turned out there were 4 of these red ant hives up in that tree. I got them all. So now, if I got all the queens, the little babies are going to be looking for a place to live. But what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to look again, because if I didn't get the queen, they're going to be building her a house really fast. So I see some leaves going together with a bunch of ants working on it. I'm going to torch the hell out of that again and hope I get her this time. I didn't see the queen, but I know, I'm pretty sure I got at least one. They're like a beehive, you know? They make a queen, then the queen and her little ensemble run off and create a new home, a little home, and then bigger as they grow. And one was really big. That must have been the mother one. The next one up top I found was really big. So I'm sure there was a queen. There's a queen in every one of them. All right. So I got the torch on them pretty good. I'm hoping I got them. But boy, there were some dead ants in there. I'll tell you what. I took a picture of it on my phone. I submitted it as my, when you do your thumbnail. So when you guys go and you see looks like a sidewalk with a bunch of red ants on it, that's the red ant video. You guys go watch that. We're definitely going to be doing some fishing pretty soon. I got to find another fisherman. The guy who is working with us, Bim Bim, when he's working with us, it's fine. He'll go fishing. But he went to work at another house back in Kinyanadutai again. So he's back there working. And anyway, it is what it is. Cheers, Mike. I may join you in a weed round. JP knows what that is. All right. Weed round. Nice, Simon. Whiskey. All right. Michael says, thanks for the sub, but I don't have any content. Maybe when I retire in a couple of years. But Toyota Mike, how was your day? Thought you were a gin man, Simon. If it's wet, JP. But yeah, I prefer gin. Mike, did you take out the fuel injector and find out why the fuel wasn't going to the injector? Not yet, Toyota. The quad's coming. I got a lot of other priorities, and the quad wasn't one of them right now. I don't need it to get around, and that's why it's kind of just sitting still, because the other quad was running. But now my daughter came up, called me to come downstairs tonight. I'll have to come look at the quad. I went down there. It wouldn't run and stay running. And I know I put fuel in it. And I looked closely, and the fuel filter, whoever installed the fuel filter last time, put the fuel filter in backwards. So I am now suspecting that because it was in backwards, I've got dirt in the carburetor. So I believe that's what's holding it up from starting. It starts for a second and then dies. Starts for a second and then dies as you're throttling it. So it's not getting fuel into the bowl of the carburetor, which means the jet's clogged. So that's got to be worked on now. I got to pull that carburetor, fix that, go on the other one, pull the tube out, the fuel line. Whoa, there's another one. Where the hell are these guys coming from tonight? You guys know if you eat that? You see? I can let you see them better. There you go. If you eat, you see that little ball in the back? The minute you bite into that, you get his guts in your mouth, it tastes like lemonade. I'm not joking. You guys try it. I've done it. I've done it on video before, but I don't know where this ant's been. If the ant was coming out of the tree, I'd eat it for you. Like, I don't know where this guy's been. He's climbing around on me in here in the kitchen table. And you don't tell him where he came from, you know? So no, I haven't worked on that yet. Gina Ramos, hello. Welcome to the chat, Gina. Thank you for coming in. Much, much appreciated. You are an angel. You're such a great help to me. John Platt says, have you tried the local gin, Simon? Genebra, very cheap and lethal. Yeah, it's pretty much what everybody here drinks too. Gina, thank you so much. I can't say thank you enough. Martin, I said I got a nest of red ants last week. God awful, yeah. Says, Mike, I thought you were going to have explosion with that blowtorch on the ants. I thought so too, because the way I was holding it, the fuel out of the butane can started leaking down around the torch handle. Lucky it was on the wooden pole. And they're pretty good when you blow hard on them, the flame will go out. Whew. So I just blew really hard on it, blew the flame out and shut the gas off. Man, it was getting hot. I don't even know if it's any good anymore. Lucky for me, I bought 2 torches. I got another one here somewhere, brand new. So I always buy a backup. When you're buying stuff from the big C, always buy a backup. Because the first one you buy is going to be crap. So is the second one. But at least with 2, they last a little longer. You're not joking, John. Literally everyone drinks it up here. They call it 4x4 because of the bottle size in inches in the width. It's too cheap. 150 pesos for 40% and a 70 CL bottle. Yeah, crazy cheap. Come up, please. Michael, Philo Republic, hello. Your neighbor has gin-flavored ethanol. Will make you blind. Simon says, bloody hell, I hate those red ants. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, Philo, it is lethal. That's why now they're mixing the gin with Yakult. I don't know what's up with that. The ladies do that. It's good paint stripper. Yeah. John says, I ate ants in Thailand. Yeah. They're not bad. I've eaten the red ones here, guys. And they're not bad. And I know that's my backup plan. If it ever comes to I don't have any meat, okay, I'm going to go look at guayabano trees for the red ant nests or the mango trees. And I'm going to get the whole nest of them. And I'm going to shake them up into hot water. I'm going to boil them up. And I'm going to get them all dead. Then I'm going to drain the water off of them. And I'm going to adobo them. I swear I'm going to make adobo. Adobo red ants. And I'm going to have a good meal. Lots of protein on those ants. So, Philo, did you get your electric sorted? Ray says, I'm here. Finally caught up with the chat. Yeah, you had like 1,000 trolls hitting you at the end of your feed there, Ray. It was funny watching. I said, oh, it's time to start my chat. I better get going. It was troll after troll after troll. So, all right. What are you having for dinner, Ray? Enjoy your dinner. Philo says, Jap, nope, I feel like I'm having a freaking stroke. Well, Michael, just relax. You know, good things come to good people. Anyway, John says, hello, Ray. And he asks, Michael, how much is your bill, Michael? This proves that Peppa's parents know Susie's dad. But why did he disappear? Did he separate from If you care to share it with us. It's possible, but the theory gets a lot darker than that. In the episode The Future, Susie has Ray in the Philippines, Afritada. Shows her as a nurse. In that All right. Episode, she says she wants to fly a plane. Manju Singh. They've already come over and joined you, buddy. Pretending, says the plane is flying all over the world. That's weird. Just stay in the chat. You don't have to keep asking. The people here, I have good people in this chat, and they go through and they sub everybody in the chat. Okay? That's why everybody's a moderator in this chat. And if you see somebody, you sub them. They will see you sub them, they'll sub you back. See? It's a two-way street. Now, I've had somebody that's been subbing me. I sub a lot of people. People sub me back. And then they've been going through and deleting their subs. And I see that. And my numbers were up at like 862, and now it's magically dropping again. Very fast. So I don't know what's going on. Doesn't matter. One day it's going to go positive because I'm going to have a lot of more positive people in here who aren't going to keep on subscribing, you know. Manju says, I'm from India. That's one of the favorite places James and Karen want to go. They want to go to India because they feel that if they go there and they're running a live feed over there in India, that they'll get a lot of people from India subscribing to them. And they feel that people from India give a lot of super chats. You know, give a lot of money during the live feed. I haven't experienced it myself, but holy smokes. Wow, Mr. Michael Philo Republic, 45K electric bill? Holy crap.
explained that Grandpa Sheep might have been.
So you're almost 60,000 in debt.
All over the world are now with his wife.
The chances of getting caught up on that, I think I'd pack my bags,
It's not like she's getting older.
and I'd bum enough money, and I'd catch a plane ticket and get the hell out of there.
And characters like Grandpa
I'm sure you got a deposit on the house.
100 years old.
When you have a deposit, the landlord's responsible to pay your last month's rent, or your electric bill,
Her husband.
and your water bill. So if you gave a 2-month or 3-month deposit, just pray it's less than that. If it's not, just leave. They're not gonna come look for you in the Philippines.
That's pretty weird.
My goodness.
The cousin.
There was a problem with my meter. Bills were $12K a month. I thought it would all be credited back after it was fixed. Now they're only $5K a month. New meter.
But where are they? That's another mystery. Cousin Charlotte has
Mark,
a family.
warning, 61.
She treats Mummy Sheep.
Says I ate one and it was spicy. One ant and it was spicy. Some of them are. If you get those little red ants, the small ones, those are really spicy. But the bigger red ants, they taste like lemonade. Take my word for it, I know. Mark, I swear I had you as a moderator before. I know your picture. Anyway, you're a moderator now. You're supposed to get $7,500 US last week.
Did that mean Susie's dad is off on a trip and still married to Mummy
Yep.
Sheep? But for them, it's totally fine if dad's
Well,
gone
Michael,
for a few years. That would be pretty weird. But if
I'm
that's
giving you
okay,
my
even
what
if
I
it's
could
sales
do
talk,
to help
so it's
you.
all good.
I
You know
think
it's not weird at all. Subscribe to the
a lot of good
channel,
people in our
turn on
chat,
the notification bell. The
but
extra
I'm not
room
sure we can
is
raise that kind
another
of money
little
because
detail
that's a
that
lot of
Sasha might
money.
have missed. Susie has an extra room just for her toys. But
I just
why?
hope you can get
In
through
Peppa's
this.
house, she shares a room with George.
Sula says, hi Michael, I just arrived. Did I hear you say you eat red ants and liked it? Yes. Oh, you liked? Yes, thank you. I don't necessarily like red ants. I eat them. I got one in front of me that was climbing on me. He's still alive. Right here, big old red ant. And I don't know where the hell he came from. I've been fighting the red ants today. If you go and watch my video on my channel, you will see several thousand red ants dead. I torched them today. I got them. I did my bad deed for the day. Saddam Kushi, no, I have not tried cockroaches. I haven't tried roaches yet. I see some occasionally. They look pretty tasty, but I don't know. I hear they sell them in Thailand. They sell crickets, the grasshoppers, roaches, ants, everything in Thailand. But I went to Thailand for 2 weeks. I didn't eat any either there. Sula says, I saw them on your plants earlier before the torch. Yeah, they were everywhere. And they were all over the guayabano fruit that's there. What they do is, the red ants, they love the flowers. When the yellow flowers come, you'll see them. They'll be covered in red ants. Now, maybe that's a way of pollination. I don't know. But they love the flowers, so they migrate to the flowers, I guess, just for the sweetness or whatever's in them. And then when the flower opens up, you'll see them, red ants all over it. You're thinking, wow, these guys are so many, they're going to kill the fruit. You know, they're going to kill the flower. But they don't. It's weird. The fruit still comes. So what I normally do is, when I got so many and I can see them like that, I get the yellow, what's it called, bandolinai or whatever it is, the yellow poison can they sell here. Hold on, I'll go get a can. I don't remember the name of it. I'll show you what I use though.
No? The child goes all the way back to the old house. Some fans are convinced Oscar Pig was quietly struck from the story for a reason never explained. A middle child who has been hidden away and never spoken about. But once you start noticing the truth of his existence, oh, you can't unsee him. Let's go back to that attic. In Peppa's
I was
house,
close.
you see
It's
every
called
room except this one.
Bao
Is
Lilai.
ignored.
Hold on a
The
minute.
family knows someone's already up there.
My son's on the way here. Somebody's outside yelling through the window.
The lights suddenly go out. But here's the weird part.
John says, I can help you a little. Philo, do you have Gcash?
The new officer was behind it.
See who's calling at the window? They want ice, I think.
But it gets even
Huh?
weirder.
Okay, Ella's got it.
Peppa and George are playing a chicken game on the family.
Yeah,
And when the scoreboard pops
it's
up,
not good, Michael, but my suggestion that you and I talked about is I would suggest get out of Palawan.
fans think it stands for
Because even if all of us catch you up
walking downstairs at
on your bills,
just to play.
you got no way to make it over there. So get to an area where you can do some work and do some good for somebody, and they'll pay you for it. You know, otherwise you're gonna be stuck over there. Next month, same thing's gonna happen again. You're gonna have no money for rent, no money for electric bill. It's just gonna be back on a channel saying, "Hey, I'm hurting, guys," and I don't want that. I don't want to see you doing that. I want to see you do well for yourself, and I know you can. You're a very, very intelligent guy. You can go on LinkedIn and basically resume yourself, and you'd have a job tomorrow. I guarantee that fast. You'd have a job really, really quick. So yeah, I think you do need to get out of it. He says, I will certainly get out. You just don't want to leave behind any carnage. Well, sometimes you have to leave what you have to leave. You know, it comes down to that. It's either that or you're going to be on the street and no money. You know, use your money. You got no way to get out. How are you going to get out of Palawan if you got no money for a ticket? You know, so don't strap yourself so thin, paying ridiculous bills. When if you gave a deposit to the landlord, he's going to pay for you. Okay, it's his responsibility to pay off those bills. That's why we give a deposit in the Philippines, because they damn sure don't give it back. Okay, if you get a deposit back in the Philippines, you're one lucky hombre. Let me tell you, I've lived in I don't know how many houses. I've never got one peso back from any landlord, ever. Now I leave their house better than when I moved in. Guaranteed. All the improvements I do to the faucet fixtures, the lights, electrical, switches, everything, I leave there. Their house is way better than when I walked in the door. And guess what? They never freaking give me my deposit back. So, never mind that. Because I applied 300 jobs on Upwork. I don't even know what Upwork is. 2 applications were open. It's tough everywhere. Go on LinkedIn. You can sell yourself on LinkedIn. You're in the Philippines. You know? Send me a resume. I'll plug you on LinkedIn myself. I got 12,500 followers on LinkedIn. Many, many corporate people watch my LinkedIn. John says, I use BPI. Maybe it can send you a little help. Phil, do you have Gcash or no? The deposit is usually spent. That's right. The landlord doesn't care. He takes your deposit and he spends it on his needs because he knows he's not going to give it back to you. You're dead. You're not getting it back. That's why when you leave at the end of a rental, you don't pay your last month's rent. You don't pay your electric bill. You don't pay your water bill. You leave. And your deposit covers that. So, sincerest gratitude. Okay. He gave you his WhatsApp number. Okay, John says, okay, I'll call you. I'll use WhatsApp, no Facebook. All right, there you go. Well, hopefully everything will work out good. Just my recommendation, Michael, get the hell out of Palawan. You're so far from the mainland where you could possibly do something. You know, or Davao or anywhere you wanted to go, you're so far away. And there's nothing on Palawan. You know, there's a few Americans there. They got little farms and homesteads and stuff. They got nothing. You know, they don't have work. So what you'd like to do, the type of business you and I talked about, you're not going to find it in Palawan, but you are going to find it in Makati, Manila, Davao, the big cities here. So, anyway, great ant killer, guys, right there. Bao Lalili, AI, Lalili, Bao Lalai. Okay, I got it. Bao Lalai. This is aerosol insecticide. It's 5% tetramethrine, and cypermethrin is 0.15%. So it knocks ants dead in their tracks. Even kills the little tiny ants that get up in your woodwork. Yeah, you can attack those guys too. You spray really good. Find one of the holes, you spray and hold it there, right over the hole, and the fumes will go all into where their nest is, and you'll get them all. I got that job in Davao if I can get there. Well, if somebody helps you, drop what you got there, pack your bag, use the money they send you, and get the hell out of there. You got a job. If the landlord comes chasing you down, you're going to have a job. Earn the money and say, hey, here's your money. I didn't have any money to give you. I gave you a deposit. You didn't give it back to me. But you're saying, oh, this amount? Okay, I got a job now. Give me a month, I'll pay you back. Don't feel bad about not paying them when you're going to strap yourself and get stuck somewhere and be homeless. You'll be certainly homeless because you're going to not have power. You're not going to have Wi-Fi. You're not going to have money for electric bill. So you can't get Wi-Fi because you got to have electricity for Wi-Fi. Or you got to go to Starbucks or pay for a data load, 10 peso data load or some crap. You're not going to be online very long with that. So bottom line is, use the money people are sending to you that you're asking for help. Use it wisely. Get the hell out of Palau and go get a job. Then you got money. You can repay people and you can have a job to repay your landlord. So anyway.
Most scary characters in Peppa Pig have big teeth or creepy smiles.
Mike, Ray sent me here.
He doesn't even have a face.
I saw you over Ray's channel.
That cheerful voice.
I subscribe to you over there, Tasby.
What they're thinking.
You look for Thriving Expat.
But here's the
You got me.
cool part.
I subscribe to
You
you.
know all that. Because he doesn't
I was watching your questions on Ray's channel.
Peppa loves jumping in muddy puddles.
But anyway, Ray's over here now. He's eating dinner. He's just watching us. He's enjoying watching us.
And sometimes he even
John says, okay, Philo, I contact you. I only use WhatsApp, no Facebook. I'm blown away and damn right, I'm leaving Palawan as soon as I can.
Some fans think this means
Tasby, don't take away your message.
controlling the whole world.
Sula says, Philo, even if you have to get a job that you normally not do, that's basic too, just earn money, it's a good idea to short term. Yeah, we talked about that, Sula. We both talked to that. So, anyway,
it's like they're all being watched, and they don't even realize it. One theory says he's a ghost. Another says he's a secret spy, reporting on the entire town.
Tasby says, what's wrong with Palawan? Where are you from, my man?
Keeping an eye on her from afar. So next time you hear that cheerful voice,
Tasby,
Peppa's day, just
I don't know
know
anything wrong with
he might not be
Palawan.
telling you something.
Other than it's more than a hop, skip, and a jump from any other island in the Philippines. Okay?
Foxes are known for being
So
soft.
to travel around from Palawan costs you a ton of money.
Sliced of them all.
Getting anywhere you want to get.
He runs a shop
Compared
and
to
always has
island
exactly
hopping
what
around
he
here
needs.
in the mainland of the Philippines. I live in Masbate Island, like right in the middle. You take northern Luzon, go all the way down to the end of the Philippines, and look right in the center. You'll see a funny look shaped island, looks like an L, turned sideways upside down. That's Masbate Island, that's where I live. And that funny little area that's pointing towards Panay Island, that peninsula there, that's right where I live, right on that little peninsula. I'm in a small little fishing village that I guarantee you haven't heard of before. You want the name of it? I'll give it to you. It's called Kinyanan Tonga. If you can spell it, pronounce it, you'll be able to find it. It's quite a chore just to spell it, Kinyanan Tonga. Anyway, have fun with that one. That's where I live.
It's time for the big question.
I'm from the USA. I've been here 14 years in the Philippines. I've been all over the Philippines. I've lived in several places, about 6 or 7 different places. You guys know these? They're jellies. Pretty darn good. My daughter brought me 3 of them. They're ube. These are ube flavor. Anything with ube flavor here in the Philippines, guys? If you like ube, yummy. It's a nice big jelly pill.
From the show's world forever. From kings and queens who disappeared from their thrones to background animals who popped up once and were never seen again. These are the lost and deleted characters erased from Peppa Pig's
Wow.
history.
Nothing wrong with Palawan, but it's a bubble. Landlocked, and for my dating podcast, it's not enough ladies feeling adventurous enough to come on the show. They always flake out. Yeah, imagine if you're in Luzon and you're doing your podcast in Taguig. Okay? Imagine the ladies who are going to flock to you, thinking they're going to be seen by some American guy and get picked up and make money.
meaning he was gone long
That's all
before
they're
Peppa
after
was even
anyway.
born. So what happened? Was Mr. Gazelle
Sula
cut
says,
from the show
Philo,
before
go back
he
to
became
basics.
Mickey?
Minimalist,
Sam Gazelle
build a
simply
backup.
outlived him by
Yep.
a few hundred years.
Tasby
By the way,
says
Peppa
trade
Pig's
stock.
most mysterious deleted husband and the only
Philo's
one
good at a
who
lot of
found
things,
out
guys.
the story.
Business development is what he's a professional at. And that's why I told him,
Meet
he
Paul
wants to
Pony,
come
Peppa
here.
Pony's mysterious little brother
We
who
could
somehow
develop my business
doesn't
better.
exist.
I'll pay him for it.
Pedro's
from there.
trampoline-obsessed sibling. Sounds fun, right?
But he's got another job or offer already in Davao. He's just got to get to Davao.
Paul shows up once in trampolines and again in the diner, and then poof, he's gone.
So he says, Sula agreed. I did. I'm back down to a suitcase when I leave here. Smart move. Ray says, it was delicious. What'd you have, Ray?
Deleted, replaced. Either way, Paul Pony's the most forgotten
Tasby says, I've seen guys making a lot of money trading stock.
quietly erased
Thank
from
you,
the
Mike.
show.
I don't deal in the stock market. The only thing I buy is
Here's one of the
precious
most
metal.
famous deleted Peppa Pig
Gold and
characters
silver,
who refused
primarily.
to be deleted. When
But
the
silver is
show
right at the
designed
top of my list. We've got silver too.
strange little background known only as the Paris Extra. Just before the
Sula says, what do you think of spraying the plants with garlic water for those ants? Or no good? Is the canned stuff okay for later on when you're eating the plants?
But the real twist came a few
The canned stuff's never good. We don't eat the guayabano trees. You don't eat them, but we do eat the fruit from them. And always, when you're eating guayabano, you don't eat the outside green part with the spikes on it. You don't eat that. So you wash it well. When you bring it in your house, you wash it well. And then you take a knife and you cut off the outer green skin of it, okay? Or you cut it in half and you scoop out all of the guayabano flesh, the white flesh and the black seeds. And that's the way they do it. My wife does it that way. She cuts it open, gets all the flesh out, puts it in a bowl, picks all the seeds out, make sure there's nothing bad in it, then takes the pulp, puts it in a blender and makes guayabano shake out of it. And it's so delicious, guys.
Remember Ginger? Miss Rabbit's little
The Grinch, Toyota. Mike, do you know Tom and Jerry? Of course I do. I'm 65 years old. We grew up with them. Ray says, Sula, I eat whatever they have at the grocery store. Very good. Same here. John says, Philo, I tried to contact you on WhatsApp, but only AI. Huh. Sula says, at Ray, they have the largest selection of crisps, chips out there. Wow, very nice.
So, did Miss
Very
Rabbit
good.
give him away, lose him, or is there an underground gold?
But spray with garlic water will work. I've heard of that before. If you mix like, they say you mix garlic with soap detergent and I think baking soda, and you blend it up, make a mixture out of it, and then spray it around your plants, most of the insects are going to be gone.
Sitting inside the theater with totally different kids. Right away, fans knew something was off. Carol wasn't in Peppa's class at all. She popped up a few more times in crowd scenes, and usually next to Mrs. Cow, or even walking into
Those
the
are
hall
good.
with Mr.
They're
Bull,
really good.
her soon-to-be
Probably not good for me.
stepdad. Then, boom, the wedding day episode arrives, and Carol is not at her own mom's wedding.
They have the largest selection of crisp and chips out there. Yeah, that would be a good idea for your live feed, Ray. He said, I've done that, so the beer snacks. Very good. Tasby says, who's that guy behind you, Mike? I think you're talking about my brother-in-law. He came walking by earlier. That's my wife's brother. Tom and Jerry are best friends, but Tom asked for Penn to hate Jerry in order to protect Jerry. So Tom's owner doesn't replace Tom with a cat that actually wants to kill Jerry. Exactly, that's Tom and Jerry.
Every bit the royal goat, crown, robes, the full royal sparkle.
You like the Roadrunner too? I love the Roadrunner.
And if that's not embarrassing enough,
Sounds great, a fruit silk shake. Yeah, it's yummy. Philo says, job weird, I see no messages. Holeman.mike@gmail.com. There you go. Michael, you don't have Gcash?
No, that is impossible.
Daddy Pig, on the other hand, gets both.
Anyway,
After that, King Alfonso was never seen.
you got my WhatsApp, Michael.
Or maybe Daddy Pig quietly.
Sula says, here we leave a bottle of beer out. The slugs fall in and drown of the drink before they get to the plant. Only problem, it draws a big crowd. Well, a little alcohol would do that. But I wouldn't leave it in a bottle. I'd pour it into a Tupperware container, like a small dish, make it easy for them to get in.
means he was meant
Then they
to
drown
appear
much quicker.
regularly in the show. Somehow Randy
Says
never got
Toyota
a
says, I love the old
He appeared
cartoons.
in an early
They're
crowd
better than the
scene,
new
standing
ones.
silently among the
Yeah,
other
personally though,
animals, waiting for someone to notice him.
I don't watch any cartoons. I very rarely even sit down to the TV.
For years, Peppa's mysterious Aunt Dottie
My
put
son,
a name on a gift tag.
but he's not
It was
even-
first
my-
mentioned
my
in
daughter's
the
watching
Purple
Peppa
Toads, when Peppa
right
and
now.
George got a toy horse in the post
There you
with a
go.
letter signed.
See my daughter over there? My son's asleep.
Then, finally,
My son had a headache and fever all day, and I didn't give him any medicine. I'm going to see what's going to happen by tomorrow. Bila says my wife used to handle the Gcash. Well, I don't know why you don't have your own account, Michael. I have my own account. I have my account. My wife has her account. Michael says, I've heard soap cover outer section that they breathe through. I've used foam cannon on wife's car, and they were gone. Very nice. Sue was laughing. Ray said it's the carbon dioxide from the yeast that draws the bugs. Yeah, and we used to do that. We used to attract the mosquitoes with the yeast. I'd take the baker's yeast that I have, and I just blend it with water, warm water, mix it well, put it into a 1.5 liter bottle, make my own little mosquito traps out of little 1.5 liter bottles. And the mosquitoes get in there and boop, kills them. It draws them in. It's your carbon dioxide that you breathe out that also draws in the bugs. That's why you get mosquitoes coming at you, and they always come for your face because they're targeting the carbon dioxide you're breathing out of your mouth. So that's how it works. The Grinch. Cheers, Grinch. Toyota. Cheers. Took your message away, huh? You're running me out of things to talk about. That's okay, I got more to talk about. So, Eileen the Explorer says, make today matter. Yep. You guys make today matter. You know, I hope you've all gone out and done something for somebody and not asked anything in return. We have somebody in here that needs help right now, guys. So I hope that all of you, I hope he can come up with a solution. He gave you an email address. I don't know what he's got. But it'd be PayPal, bank account. He doesn't have Gcash, obviously. He might have Maya. I don't know. There's a lot of cash wallets out there. I've got several myself on my phone, but I use Gcash primarily.
You've been hiding in plain sight for years.
No, I'm just saying message reacted. Yeah, it's retracted 2 times. Yeah, your message is reacting, huh? Very good. Anyway, what else do we do? Today we went out.
Right there beside Peppa and George is a boy sheep.
Fun says, dude, you look like a perfect Yamanaya man. Thank you. Thank you a lot, Fun. So we went out today, we changed the roofing, the metal on the well. Most of you already know I have a 10 by 10 well, right? We've talked about my wells before in the past. And the metal on top, the roofing, tends to get rusty really quick. I mean, it's sitting over top of water. That's got air above it, so it tends to rust really quick. So today we changed all but one panel. It was still in good shape, but the rest of the panels we pulled off. We use it for something else, you know, make a little shack or shed out of them or something, or extend out a dirty kitchen or something. We use them for something. But anyway, everything's going well with that. So the well has a new cover. It's all colored roofing now, so it should last a little longer. So for projects, I've still got to convert my slicer shed to a house, a guest house. I've still got to get 2 quads running now. I've got a Suzuki Raider that I need to have checked out again. I let a guy borrow it. He came back and said, oh, it sounds like your bearing's going out. Well, guess what? I just had that bearing inside the engine replaced. So I don't know what this guy's talking about. And when I was riding it, I didn't really hear it. But I kind of parked the bike. I didn't want to have any more damage go to it until I can have a guy open it and check, see what the hell is going on. But maybe we got a bad bearing. When we ordered the bearing last time, maybe we got a bad one from the manufacturer. So that could have happened. Hopefully David will be here for your live tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so, Ray. But the way he's talking, it's not going to be for a couple days.
Everything suddenly made sense.
It's only Taiwan to the Philippines is like 3-hour flight. And there's all kinds of flights going back and forth. I don't know why it would be difficult to get it here. Grinch, you might as well just not even type. If you're going to retract everything you're putting up, it's okay. You don't need to type. It's okay. Is it normal in the Philippines to have your in-laws at your house all the time, Mike? Yeah, it's pretty normal. My brother-in-law was here before the house was even completed. He was helping with the build and, helping me do a lot of work on the house. And after we finished the house, he was staying in the house while Charm and I were still living in Bacoor. And so he's been here a long time. And so he's got his own house in Masbate City, but he runs the generator here in the village. So we let him stay here. So he has a place to stay. He can stay at my father-in-law's house, but he's already established here. He has his room. But when Ray and Lynn come, Ray and Lynn will be in that room. And Dave and Justin will be upstairs in the balcony room. And then if somebody else shows up during that time period, then Rosalind will give up her room. So we have 2 bedrooms in the house we can use, and we have the balcony room upstairs. And then we've got the greenhouse that's done. Just got to throw a mattress up there. I have a queen-size mattress and sheets and blanket I can throw up there. Pillows for somebody who wants to sleep up in the loft room up there. It's got light, got power. It's got a CR there. You just come down the ladder, go right in the CR. You got a shower. Everything's there. 100% ready for somebody to live in. The captain's cabin down there in the other lot, it's almost done. He's putting the tile in now on the CR. And once he gets done with the tile on the walls, the plumbing's all done already. Then he's going to do the floor tile. Then he'll set the toilet. While he's putting in the tiles on the wall, he'll be setting the sink, mounting the sink in, the soap dispenser, the toilet paper holder, drilling for the bidet. Everything's going to be in. It's going to be a full shower, toilet, everything in there. And it's got a loft room also to sleep in, and also in the living room area, we're going to have like a queen-size bed there. So a person can make that into their bedroom also. So we're going to have 2 extra houses for people to sleep in. I don't own the land. My wife owns the land. How much did the build cost? The greenhouse was probably all in. Hell, the tile and toilets and all that were about $12,000. So we're probably looking about $75,000-$80,000 all in for with the roofing, everything. No, probably close to $100,000. $100,000 for the greenhouse we built. The captain's cabin, that one is probably going to be close to the same when we're done. Probably near 100,000 pesos. And my wife owns the land, so the other lot she and I own together. This lot we live on is her lot. She owned it before I met her. Toyota says, I know where you live and I'm rapidly approaching to steal your presents, Michael. Good luck with that. The presents are in the master bedroom. You got to go through Charm to get them. Come on, bro. Come on, Grinch. Ray says, Michael has no presents. Even a bad boy, naughty list. I am on the naughty list. What are you talking about? I'm for real. Yep. Not even, yep. So, anyway, come on. You know where I live. I'll give you the lat and long. I want to see you flying on your dragon. Come on. You can come by boat. If you try to come by land, you're going to have a little tough time. You're probably going to get your feet wet. I can tell you that right now. Because you got to cross the river and the Kauaian sinks. Good luck with that one. But anyway, come on, it's fun. I live in the middle of freaking nowhere, guys. Ray knows he's been in the middle of nowhere. He's been here. Ray can tell you, I'm not on the beaten path, I can tell you that. And nothing's easy over here. Now that the bridge is gone, because when you guys watch Ray's video, and James and Karen, you'll see they were riding on the... No, put it back, huh? See, enough. I don't want to move. Thank you, honey. Put them back. So when you were riding on the chariot going over the bridge is all fine. We could go that way, go to the truck, go to town, whatever. But now the bridge is gone. So there's no bridge to drive your chariot across anymore. It makes things a little more difficult getting here. Taz says, Mike, what do you do for work in the U.S.? I did a number of jobs. As a kid, I was cutting grass, earning money cutting grass, doing landscaping for people type stuff. Anything I could do to make money. Washing cars at a suburban Dodge dealership back when I was 9 years old up in Washington State. We moved around a little bit. My father was a preacher, so we moved around. Joined the Navy when I was 17. Went in when I was 18. I was on a delayed entry program. I went active duty when I was 18. And I retired in 1997. So that was my career, and it was all on submarines. I was on 3 attack submarines, nuclear fast attack. And I also worked on deep submergence units and did specialization for sonar systems. That was my job. I was a sonar technician. So I was an instructor and a maintenance tech, and I did a lot of things like that, all dealing with my field, sonar. And then when I got out, I worked as a contractor in the same office I left when I was in the military, at my same desk. I went back, I left, and then about 6 months later, I just happened to call one of the guys there in the office, and he says, "Where the hell you been? We're looking for you. We need you to come back." They hired me back as a civilian. They hired me back to go back and work there. Why is she drinking the alcohol? She's not. My daughter, she's drinking the ube, the little sugar ube things I was having. She likes them too. So I'm going to read your statement here in just a second, Don. I'll get to you in just a second. Hang with me. So after I got out, I was working for the same job. Then when the contract came for renewal, another company was going to take it over, and I needed money. At the time I was working, I was paycheck to paycheck living, going out partying all the time. So I asked the guy that was going to hire us, I said, "Do you have another company we can come and work for you as in the meantime?" He goes, "Sure, I'll hire you as an electrician." So he hired me as an electrician. I was only making like $14.50 an hour. And within a year, I jumped up to electrical supervisor. I was making like $19 an hour. Took over the electrical supervisor job, worked with them for a while. Then I transferred over and I worked for SAIC, if anybody knows who they are. AMSEC was their subsidiary company, and that's who I worked for. And we worked on military ships, special things we would put on military ships, radars, electronics, and stuff like that. You guys look at the modern ships today, you'll see that's what we were doing. SAIC had their hand in that. And I worked for them for a year. Then I got hired by another guy to be a program manager because he wanted submarine work. I had started a program for SAIC AMSEC where I was bidding submarine jobs, okay? And I was good at it because I didn't have to go visit the submarine. So I could save a lot of money because I knew the submarine inside and out. And I knew every system on the submarine. So when it came to bidding the job, it was very simple. I would throw it out to 3 or 4 or 5 contractors who were working on the waterfront. Every job that came into me, I would throw it out for bid. I'd take the lowest bid that I could find, the lowest bid out of everybody, right? I'd throw another 20% on it, and I'd throw my bid in to soup ship. And boom, you got the job, Mike. Job after job after job after job after job. I put $1 million profit into AMSEC the first year. Then Miller Marine says, "Hey, Mike," who one of my subs was Miller Marine, and said, "Hey, Mike, why don't you come work for us? We'll pay you more money than you're making. You come over here and be a program manager for us." So I went over to them, and I got a nice chunky pay raise. And when I walked in the door, I brought him a $158,000 contract on the USS Helena, another submarine job, 725. So I brought him a job in the door. When I walked in the door to get hired, I worked 2 weeks. I was on vacation between my jobs, And while I was on vacation, they sent me the solicitation. So I worked on it at my house and worked it all up and walked in. I handed them the contract. Said, here you go, here's your bid. They bid it, they won it. And then they added on another $750,000 because they wanted the diesel genset rebuilt on the submarine. So we got that because we're the prime. That got added on. So now we're right at $1 million US contract. And everything is change order. Money coming in. They were so freaking pleased with me. But I didn't want to work there very long. I worked there, and one day I'm driving to work, and I said, you know what? This traffic. I was living in Temecula, and I was driving to Chula Vista, which is 3.5 hours. Okay? Talk about put some miles in the car. 3.5 hours. It was about, 75 miles one way. 150 miles a day driving. Okay? Just to go to Miller Marine. And finally I just said, this ain't worth the money. I started looking around. I could be an electrician for $20 an hour with overtime and almost make double the money that Miller Marine was paying me and the amount of time I was spending. So I left Miller Marine. I went to become an electrician. Let me get to the comments here and I'll get back to a little bit more. Don says, I'm going to the Marines February 3rd. My MOS is X003 Marines. I'm scared for basic, but I need discipline, not money. Do you have any advice for me? I'm afraid to leave my family and my son. Don, put your civilian life out of your mind when you go to basic. Go in there, do what you're told, bust your ass, and graduate. And after that, everything's on the up and up. It'll be good. That's the hardest thing you're going to ever go through in your life is a boot camp, basic training in the Marine Corps. It's harder than anything you've ever done. Be in good shape. You know, when they say do your push-ups, do them on your fingertips. You know, do a little extra above and beyond. Strengthen yourself stronger than they're asking you for. It'll help you in the long run. So do your very best like that. Don't ever give up. Don't look back and don't give up. Always focus on what the next task is and get it done. As we said, get her done. Okay? That's my advice to you. I'm 38 years old. My recruiter waived my age as well as some other things. Now I'm eligible and have a ship date. I'm committed. Now, man, I'm scared. But you know what? Don't be afraid. It's no different from anything else you can get involved in. Basic is going to be tough, but I assume since you joined the Marines, you're probably a tough guy already. And you're 38 years old. You're not a young pup, 18 years old. So you probably got some skill sets that are going to come in really handy. And they're probably going to put you in charge of the company because you're the oldest in the company. And you got a good mind on your shoulders, I'm sure. So you might find yourself in charge, which is normally what they do. They find the oldest guy and they'll say, okay, you're responsible for all these guys under you. It'd be the entire boot camp of guys. You know, how many guys are in your boot camp? 100 guys, 50 guys, whatever you got in your company. So just take it in stride, bro. That's all I can say. Man up, take it in stride, do your very best. Don't look back. It'll all be behind you. Before you even know it, it'll be behind you. So just keep those words in mind. 3 words. Never give up. Right? So Tasby says, after 14 years in the Philippines, you don't feel you've missed out on what's happening in the U.S. Honestly, I don't give two of what's happening in the U.S. I could care a hoot what's going on there, politically, religiously, or otherwise. I don't care what's happening. I don't care about basketball, football, soccer. I don't care about high school, elementary school. I don't care about college. I care about nothing in the United States of America. Okay? I don't look back. I left there for a reason, to get the hell out of there. Which wasn't really the reason I left to begin with, though. It was because I met a young lady, who I thought was young, who invited me to come here and retire. I was 51 years old. She told me she was 50. She said, I got plenty of money. You come back to the Philippines with me, we'll just retire, we'll go travel, we'll enjoy life. And I believed her lie. Until I saw her ID and saw she was 61 years old. She'd been lying to me the whole damn time. I dumped her on her ass. Then all hell broke loose. in the Philippines, if you can believe that. But I don't miss a thing in the United States of America. Nothing. Period. Don't. Hey, Don says, stopping nicotine and caffeine to prepare for basic training. Do that. Definitely do that. Don't smoke. Don't smoke weed. You know, I don't know that coffee does anything bad for you. It never did anything bad for me. I drank coffee everywhere I went. But maybe in boot camp, maybe I wasn't drinking coffee. But it's best not to be on caffeine, because if you have caffeine withdrawals while you're there, if you can't get it, you're going to have headaches. So better just to get off it. I would say, yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. So I wish you luck. I wish you the best of luck, Don. I just hope everything works out well for you. I think you'll really enjoy the Marine Corps once you get past the basic and you get assigned. Oh, Steve, Scuba Steve. Let me go tell him I'm
I
live.
think I've looted enough. I need to get the campfire all the way up. But we also gotta craft the next bed, and yes, I have placed 2 beds already. So
Tell Scuba Steve I'm live. He's at an all-you-can-eat buffet. And you guys heard it like I did, like 4 days ago. I'm on a diet. And Lenny wouldn't let him have a mule. He could only drink water. And you know how long it lasted?
I need to get as much wood as possible.
One day.
We are almost done with the campfire, and the moment I unlock notified campfire,
John says, Mike can see you on the basketball court with your energy. I used to love basketball. I did. I loved all sports. I played baseball, softball, soccer, basketball, football, you name it. Everything you can imagine. I ran track and field. I did everything. I love sports. I still love it. I'll sit down here every time they have basketball games here. I go watch them every time. Doesn't matter if they're playing just the local group next door, you know, the barangay next door. I don't care. I'll go watch our team play. We have a pretty good team here. They've asked me a lot of times to come play with them. But guys, when you're 65 years old, why get out there and embarrass yourself? You can't keep up with these 18, 16, 17, 18, 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds. You can't keep up with them. You know, I can run up and down the court about twice. I'd be like, I'd be dead. I have a lot of energy, believe me, but go run up and down the basketball court a few times, chasing the ball around. It's not easy. So I don't play basketball anymore. I go out with the kids, shoot with the kids, and Scuba in the house. Hello, Scuba. So Ray says, I was a cheerleader. Yeah, Ray told us that story before. He was a cheerleader in sports. So that way he could meet all the girls, because he's so sexy. Right, Ray? Scuba says, eating dinner with Mom Lenny. Very good. And it was more fun hanging around with the cute girls, yeah. Well, you know, my daughter's getting ready to join the majorettes. Micah's going to join the majorettes. In fact, she was accepted already. And that's one of the good news for tonight. Another one is that my daughter is honored, high honors, or honors, I think. She's honors. And tomorrow my wife has to go to school with her to accept her certificate. She's got a 92 average, grade 7. So she's doing well in school, and she spins a baton so well that I guess the majorette said, you can join us. So she's going to join them. That's going to be nice. And she's running track and field. And Ella's running track and field. Ella's grade 4, Micah's grade 7. They're both going to be running next year. Micah's going to run in grade 8. Ella's going to be in grade 5. Ella's going to run the 800, 1500. I'm not sure what Micah's going to run. Maybe the same, or maybe the 1500, 3000. You know, so we'll see. Micah did mention something about running the 200, 100, 200. You got to be a speedster. Now, MJ, I can see him running the 100, 200. He's a little speedster. So, and he loves running. That boy runs every day. He loves to go run. A lot of fun. MJ's going to be a lot of fun to grow up with. And the sports he's going to be involved in. So, there's no baseball here, no softball. But they do have basketball. They have band. They have basketball. Track and field. So MJ's going to be a busy guy in high school too. I guarantee he's going to be so involved. He loves basketball and he loves running. So he's going to be quite the athlete, that boy. I'm looking forward to it. I got his first little set of lifting weights. The other day I bought some weights. I think up to like, it's only like total like 30 or 40 kilos maybe, 38 kilos or something if you put all the weights on the bar. It's not a whole lot. But he's starting off with a little 1.5 or 2.5, 5 kilos total. And he's starting to work out. And then we have a treadmill. We just bought a new treadmill. So he's level 8 on the treadmill. He's freaking cruising. And he holds that speed for a long time. The boy can run. Let me tell you, that boy can run. And you guys saw him a month and a half ago, he couldn't even walk. I couldn't get him to walk. We had a little motorcycle accident. He fell over. He got scrapes on his legs, and it caused him such pain that it was like he had a broken bone. He wouldn't walk. And I had to carry him everywhere. Carry him to the toilet, carry him back to bed. Carry him to the couch, carry him to the dinner table. Everywhere he went, I had to carry him. So for over a month, I carried him around. And he's 4 years old. And now, back to same old MJ. He's running little speedster again. Scoop dog, how are you? Scoop, what's your consumption? All you can eat. When you tell me that, I was like, oh my goodness gracious. You can eat, but don't.
That seems simple enough. All right, there we go. We crafting bench level 4. Boom, and now
They didn't have football at the small school I moved to in Louisiana. Wow. We had football there. In LaPlace, Louisiana, we had football. And New Orleans, we had football. When I moved to Mississippi, we had football. So we didn't have soccer. We had football, American football, and everything else. Baseball, softball, badminton, tennis, volleyball. We had all that, but we didn't have the soccer. But yeah, growing up was fun. Louisiana, Mississippi, where I grew up down there near where Ray grew up in Shreveport. I grew up in LaPlace, which isn't that far away. And in New Orleans and Algiers on the west bank of New Orleans is where I grew up, and LaPlace, Louisiana. And then Jackson, Mississippi. Those are my 3 main childhood areas. After I was 9 years old. From before 9, I was in Washington, up in Renton, near Seattle, Renton, Washington. So John says, you're an ambassador for the Philippines, Mike. I have fun. I enjoy it. I have immersed myself in the Philippines, John. And that's what I highly recommend all of you guys. You come here, you get into an area, immerse yourself in your barangay. Be known, be seen, help your barangay, do things with your barangay, become part of the family. The barangay is your family. Become part of that family. Everybody will adore you. They'll love you to death. But all they really want is your money. But they'll love you. Everybody will say hi every day. Hi, hello Mike. Everybody in 3 barangays around here. Hi Mike. Everybody. Hi Joe. I said, my name's not Joe. I'm Mike. And after that, all you hear, hi Mike. So, everybody's Joe if you're a white-skinned guy in the Philippines, okay? If you're black skin or white skin, your name is Joe. Okay? Joe Mama. Your name is Joe. So, anyway, guys, when it comes to the Philippines, though, definitely do that. When you get involved, when you come here and you decide, okay, I'm going to build a house here. This is the village my wife is from. We're 10 miles away. We got a mountain retreat. We're going to build a house here. You're still part of a community. Okay? You're still part of a barangay. Get involved in it. They all have fiestas. They all have school events. They have basketball teams, basketball games, sports. A lot of the barangays like ours, we took, I don't know how many gold, silvers, and bronzes at the last track meet that the guys went to in Pulong Duta. And even in Jinsan, our athletes were winning in Jinsan, all the way in Jinsan. Okay, General Santos. And in Pulang Duta here, a few barangays away, they were terrific. Our team was terrific. So get involved and watch them and support them. You know, just do your very best to go watch their track meets, watch the basketball games, cheer for your team. You know, I get loud and boisterous at times. I'm yelling for them suckers. You go, guys! Come on! I have fun. Michael Apostle says, hopefully everything works out with the wife's family. She's been here 25 years and is quite independent now. Well, independent women are good. They got your back. You don't have to worry about anything when you have an independent woman. My wife's very independent also. In fact, my wife wants to run for barangay captain next year. Whew, we'll see how that works out. I keep telling her no. But she doesn't listen to her husband, okay? She's very independent. Charm is going to do what Charm wants to do. And if she feels it's going to help the barangay by her running for barangay captain, she's going to run. And I don't doubt it. She's probably going to win. Then I got to distance myself politically. I have to not be involved in anything she gets involved in politics. So, Michael says, living with her mom and two ladies in the same house. Who are the two ladies? Your maids? I have a couple of housekeepers, but right now we have Rosalind's our only live-in. Judith lives in her own place. And she comes and feeds the bad boy and the chickens and does some sweeping outside on the sidewalks and, you know, cleaning up trash and burning it.
Okay, but before we get to building a base, I think I'm gonna get level 6 campfire.
Ah, okay, so your mom and your wife are the two ladies in your home. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, we're almost
All right.
at level 6 campfire. I think this should be enough.
And wife is used to her own kitchen. Well, give her a dirty kitchen, Michael.
And there we go.
Put her out in the dirty kitchen. Say, here you go. There's your dirty kitchen.
Max campfire.
They like it better anyway, when they don't have some man complaining about their dried fish cooking in the kitchen, you know? They cooked it here tonight. See? There you go. Fried, dried fish. My brother-in-law was cooking it. Not too bad. Wow. Whew, that's nasty. Damn, I just tasted a little bit of the juice. Hoo-wee!
Oh, he's jumping. Did I get it right? Ding, ding, ding. All right, buddy. Give me that. Give me this quick catch. Oh my goodness. Amazing shot of the rescue game. He's by 8. Okay,
Huh?
perfect. Anyways, I'm gonna continue grinding.
What do you want to celebrate?
Oh my
Huh?
goodness, dude. We literally had to grind so bad.
Celebrate in Balut? For what? What'd you do to deserve a celebration? Let's talk to my daughter. What'd you do to deserve celebration? Huh? You're with honors again? Well, that's to be expected. If my daughter comes home and she's not with honors, I'm gonna be very upset at you.
Do a time lapse.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the butcher knife. Yeah.
All right, there we go. And now we're gonna leave 2 gaps right there.
You better come home with good grades always.
Items that
I'm not asking you to get honors, hon. I just want you to do the best you do, okay? And whatever it is what it is. And this time it happens to be the honors again. That's your 2 times in a row, huh? First quarter, second quarter.
I don't have line of 8.
You don't have line of what? You're all 9s? You have all line of 9s with a 92 average. Wow.
My classmates told me they saw my grade. I had 294.
Wow. How do they see your grades and you don't?
They saw it when the teacher was making my grade.
Oh. See, she's very close to all of her students. And so this one is with honors again, second time. First quarter, second quarter. So not only do I have a beautiful daughter, I've got a smart daughter. Yeah, good dancer too. Anyway, yeah, the little dillis, they do smell the house up for days, huh? They cook those dillis and then these little tabagak, what is it? Tagabak? Tagabak.
Tabagak.
Tabagak. nasty. These guys here, I'll just
I
put the
don't
camera
even
on the
know
other
how
side.
to eat that.
Okay.
Mama knows how to eat it. She peels back the skin and peels it back halfway to the bone and then peels the meat off the skin and dips it in the vinegar, grabs it with her fingers, puts it in the vinegar, and then eats it.
That is yummy, but I don't know how to eat it.
That's disgusting, hon. Jimmy John says, hi, Micah. How are you?
This part over here.
I'm good.
She says, I'm good. John says, John would make an excellent barangay captain. Yes, she would, John. The thing is, Charm is extremely honest. There's not a corrupt bone in her body. She doesn't take money. So I told her, I said, Charm, this is what my stipulation. If you want to run for barangay captain, no paycheck. That's it. Don't take a paycheck. You want to give to the community, then give your paycheck. If the governor gives you money as a barangay captain, put it in the treasury. If the mayor gives you money, put it in the treasury. Be honest, don't take a peso from these people. You don't need it. You got enough money. Don't worry about your paycheck, and don't worry about keeping the money that you would get from this guy and that guy and this guy and that guy. Because they always want to pay off the barangay captain. They always want something. So I told my wife, you get money, put it back in the treasury. Help the barangay out. But the people, you got to understand the people in the Philippines, okay? And the people in your barangay. While they're smiling at you, looking at you and saying, hi, Mike, secretly behind their back, they're going,
I was drinking from
got their hand out,
the box.
okay? And you don't fill the hand, then they don't like you. They can smile at your face and frown behind your back. So that's the Philippine people.
I drink the box.
That the majority of them in a barangay are like that. If you're not helping them, they're not helping you. Okay? That's the bottom line. Money talks, bullshit walks. We heard that one before, huh? So Jimmy John saying hi, John. Plaid, he's saying hi to Philo. Oh my God, smelly fish. Yeah. Got it in my house. But you know, along with the smelly fish, you get this. Vinegar. Okay? And all those floaties in there, that's from the smelly fish. They dip their smelly fish in that vinegar. And then they eat it with their fingers. So you know what the fingers smell like?
Papa, I think Papa's gonna graduate grade 7 with honors.
That's good. I hope so.
Papa,
When are you going to join the majorettes? Here, we'll talk to Micah.
maybe December?
December, you're going to join majorettes?
If I get in the audition.
I think you'll get in. I think you twirl the baton better than most of the girls in the majorettes, huh? You're pretty good at it. You know what I want to teach you, though? Nunchucks. It's a fighting tool. It's got a chain. It's got a small chain
yes,
in the
I saw
middle,
that, like
and it's
the
got
big
wood on
bars.
each side.
Oh, like
Yeah. Yeah, I want you to learn that. I think if you learn baton, I think you can learn nunchucks. I think you'd be really good at it. And then,
like that, like this but shorter.
yeah,
Yep, I know that. I already see that.
yeah. I think I need to find some.
Have you seen the remote?
No, it's on the couch. MJ's probably sleeping on it.
You like do it like this, Papa?
Yeah, Jimmy John says, I don't know, Michael. Lots of BS. Exactly right, Jimmy John. But you know, guys, just learn to deal with it. You know, smile and have a good time. And like I said, once you're immersed in the culture, you're gonna find it to be a lot easier. So I'll tell you what happened to me one time. They were using dynamite. They were fishing dynamite on the ocean. And I despise illegal fishermen. Okay. But this was sanctioned by the barangay captain, my uncle. They were making the dynamite right there in the village. And he was allowing them to go out. He says, as long as you go out past the reef, past the coral reef, you're allowed to dynamite fish. And I'm thinking to myself, it's not the law I read. What, hon?
I drank 2 boxes of carton milk.
Well, why don't you slow down? Save some for Mama.
Okay?
You're growing fast, but save some milk for Mama. She loves it too. Jimmy John says, thanks, Jeff, but I know do YouTube. It's okay. We'll sub you. You know what's fun, Jimmy John? Even though you don't do YouTube, you don't want to, you come on here all the time. What'd be nice is all of you guys that are always in here, is that, like, do like Scuba Steve and I do. We bring you on. All I got to do, if I think anybody can go on. I don't even think Scuba has 50 subscribers. If you select somebody to go live with you on your feed, I'd be here and you'd be there and we'd be chatting with everybody. And it flows so nicely when you get somebody that can just talk a little bit. Like I was even tempted to tell Ray, hey Ray, go live with me tonight after you finish your live. I'll send you the link, you come on live with me. I was going to do that. I actually was. And I thought, well, I don't know what time he's getting off his live. You know, he's probably going to be on there a little while. Because he had like 41 likes and like 31 people watching him. And when you got that many people watching you, there's no need to get off. You might as well stay on for a while. So that's why I didn't do it. But I almost did. Does Charm know in America we call that bait, not fish? Yeah, we call it sardine bait, huh? John Platt says, me neither, Jimmy John. John, neither one. You guys don't do content on your channels, and that's okay. But it's fun if I can get you guys on there, you know? My camera's not going to shatter. You know, it's like nobody knows who you are till we get to see you and chat with you and get to know you, really know you. You know, and that's how you guys got to know Scuba Steve. That's how you got to know Doug from the Colonel's Chronicles. You know, it was fun. It's great going on with that. And with James and with Ray. It's fun when you got somebody you're collaborating with. And I was seeing Ray do it with Michael C., with Something Simple, and with James, and with, what's the name, Frankenfell. So it's a lot of fun when you do it. It makes your live feed a lot stronger. You get a lot more viewers because they see both guys who are YouTubers together in a chat room, chatting and having a good time. And everybody knows you guys. What, huh?
You need to change the battery.
Why?
Yes, the battery.
Okay, Mama has batteries in her white cabinet. In the second shelf of the white cabinet, or top shelf. Just like that, brand new. Go get them. Okay, so I'll put anybody on camera with me. I don't care. I love all you guys. We'll have a lot of fun. We'll get on here, we'll just shoot the shit. Don't be shy, Jimmy John. Put a picture on your profile so we know you're real. Yeah, see, John's with his girlfriend or wife there. John's there. I got my picture on there, I think. My ugly mug. Maybe I don't. I think I don't have. I have my sunset or something. I want to change that. And I want to change the other picture. I got to figure out how to do that. The other picture that's got the boat with James and Karen, I want to change that. It's time to update, change that. They haven't been over in a long time. We haven't even gone fishing in a while. So I need to change that to something a little more modern, up to date. So I need to change that picture out. I'm going to change my picture of the sunset also. And maybe I'll put me on when I was like 18 years old with my military uniform on, you know? My Navy hat. Maybe that's what I'll do. Nobody will recognize me then, for sure. Nobody knew me when I was 18. My dog's out here yapping away. Ella, door, please. The door. Someone's at the door. Hi.
All right, fine. We'll follow Shady. All right, ready? Okay. Making the left. Reverse to the glass. Shady.
When the dog barks, someone's at the door.
This is not the Walmart.
Every
This is the
time.
grocery store.
To get up to my house, you got to climb somewhat of a nice slope
All right, how about this?
coming up to my house.
Okay,
So before you even start up that
on the
slope,
Walmart. This
you're
is
huffing and puffing. The dog hears you. He knows you're coming. He starts barking. Dogs have keen ears, I'll tell you. It's good to have a dog. I have one dog. I have one cat. Because I believe in that saying, if you have two dogs, you got a half a dog. If you got one dog, you got a dog. If you got two dogs, you got a half a dog. So I have one dog. When he's gone, I get another one dog. I do one dog at a time. Jimmy says, actually, I'm not shy. I just don't know how to put picture on. When it comes to computers, I'm dumb. So am I, Jimmy John. My daughter knows more about it than I do. I can tell Micah, hey, change my picture here.
What? So both of
In 2 minutes, it's changed.
How are we supposed to get food?
She's so smart. When it comes to Facebook, YouTube, technology, Instagram, TikTok, all that crap. It's like, wham, she knows how to do it. If I tell her, hey, I don't want a thumbnail.
100%.
I like the one with the Philippine flag like James and Karen have, and put a thumbnail with a fishing boat and me in it.
Man, I just stuck my face in a
Boom,
bag
boom,
of
boom.
chips.
10 minutes later, she says, here you go, Papa.
Oh, yeah.
Here's your thumbnail.
We gotta lock in. Look, this is the
Wow,
big
it's
one.
fast. Red Horse. Let's talk about Red Horse.
Look what I learned.
Red Horse is cheap.
A dance, a new
Oh,
dance.
let's go.
Wait, we gotta watch her dance, guys. What kind of dance is this?
In a grocery store? That's so easy.
Yeah, the rules are you cannot base it on the grocery store. So that
It's
means
a
no
sturdy,
grocery
Papa.
Is it what?
store.
Sturdy.
Okay.
Where you just do like this.
Square dance?
Sturdy.
Huh?
Sturdy.
Ready for your first job.
Sturdy.
Sturdy. How do you spell that?
Sturdy. S-T-U-R-D-Y.
Hello?
Oh, it's called sturdy.
Yep.
What do you need our help with? What
Why is it called a sturdy?
I don't know.
Does Ella know how to do a sturdy?
Who's just tossed you that shopping
What's a sturdy? Show you know what a sturdy is.
Yes.
Here's my daughter Ella, guys. Ella's my athlete.
Okay, how much time?
Mike is my first athlete.
2 minutes.
Ella's my second athlete. Look how tall they are, guys. Stand next to each other.
Look
at this.
Okay, the first time is a burger. You guys gotta help me find it.
One is 9, one is
I
12.
don't know where it is.
Can you guess which is which?
We just gotta go. This place looks more like an IKEA, if I'm being honest. Yeah, this place is ginormous.
Let's hear your comments. Yes, that was very sad, John.
On the shopping list,
I saw that Gino's dog passed away. Red Horse. It depends on what you're buying. If you're buying Red Horse like Ray was drinking, 500 Red Horse costs you 70 pesos. Jimmy John says, hi, Ella. John says, hi, girls. Taz says, do you find Filipinos try to overcharge you? Yes, all the time. They try to. But then, again, it depends on where you live. You know, like in the village I live in, everybody already knows I know the prices. And they're not going to overcharge me. Come and walk away. What, hon?
The remote fell under the.
Can you get it? I got to lift the couch?
I can try to lift it. But
Where's it at? In the front?
it's here.
Okay, let me lift it up. We won't dump him, Jane. Leave him there. Leave him there. I'll get it.
Wait, so that means all we're missing now is the burger. Tell him to bring me my burger. How are we supposed to find a burger in this place? Is it kangaroo burger chips? I guess that would work. Alright, well I have a couple kangaroo burgers in my pocket. Okay, well bring it to me. We gotta get this lady her
Separate that.
shopping list. Let me make sure I didn't-
Separate the couch.
Steak, berries, sugar,
hooks.
eggs, cake, carrots. Okay, yeah, we have all of
Dang it.
that. Here's the kangaroo burger.
Did you see the remote?
Whatever, it'll have to do. Hello? We've got
Okay,
the shopping
I need to get
list.
MJ to bed.
I don't know.
Let me get my son to bed.
I think it's connected to.
Guys, I guess I can stop my feed. We've been on here a long time tonight. Let me answer your questions there. 70 pesos for a 500 Red Horse is about the normal going price. San Mig is about 50 to 60, somewhere in that neighborhood for San Mig Light, but the 500 is a bigger bottle, okay, of Red Horse. You got the Stallion is 45, the large bottle is 70. This is sorry store price. This is not if you buy it by the case. If you buy it by the case, it's about 860 a case for 12 bottles of 500 milliliter Red Horse. You can buy the 1 liter bottles also. They're a little more like 120 a bottle, something like that. About the same as a bottle of Tandawai. Tandawai Rahum, as Ray calls it. So it's about 120 for a bottle of long neck bottle of Tandawai. Rahum, or 150, somewhere like that. Gin, I think, is about 70 or 80, like that, for a bottle of gin. But I don't drink hard liquor. I drink mule. Mule costs me about 40 something pesos per bottle. I pay 1,180 if I buy it by the case. Uh-oh.
37 flat.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's tied?
Why is there-
Okay, give me a minute. I'm getting on my live feed right now. I'll get it. I'll get it.
37
honey.
flat.
Set it right here. I'll get it in just a second. Okay, guys. Charm has a necklace. It's just leave it.
Pero hindi tinit
I'll get
sa'yo.
it. I swear I'll get it.
Turn on this generator then.
Leave it for a second. Let me stop my live feed, okay? First.
Don't cut.
They're coming down.
Anyway, I need to untangle her. She's got a little necklace here. I mean, real fine necklace. And it's got a knot in it right here. So I'm gonna take the needle and untie it for her.
I tried almost 1 hour now.
Really? Well, you're not me. I know the secret.
I'll put some torches down so we can see. Here, we can just follow the line to see where we went.
Going through aisles now.
Oh, ew, gross. Shady, where are you taking us? I don't know. I'm taking y'all to this security door if I can find it. The monster's literally on my back.
Ah!
Dude, Shady, I think you found it. Okay, 5, 3, 6, 7. 5, 3, 6,
Oh, dapat
7.
Please don't cut.
I'm not gonna cut it,
I
hon.
have customer to buy that.
I'm not gonna cut it. I'll get it out for you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay?
What in the
Let me get
world?
off my live feed. I'll get off my live feed, guys. I'm gonna untangle her necklace for her. So anyway, good evening, everybody. God bless you. We love you. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care.
Wait, I think it's another monster.